Hi, I'm Adria. Get ready with me to have a massive panic attack. I'm not kidding either. When I set out to film this vlog, I did not expect to cap off the night with a panic attack of biblical proportions, but here we are. This is Oatmeal. I don't think he's felt a drop of anxiety in his life. Must be nice. So yeah, I don't totally know what caused this panic attack. I honestly think I just did too much in one day, which makes for a good vlog, but does not make for good mental health. So come along with me. Our day starts in the pool. I'm about to brave the cold and get into the pool with Oatmeal. Oh, because I feel bad that I'm going to a concert without him. And you know what? He doesn't even seem to care that I'm doing this for him. All he cares about is his new fish toy. This is Oatmeal's mechanical fish. His name is Swim Shady. It literally swims in the water like a real fish. I know, right? Let's go. Look at him. Oh, that was too easy. No, come back. Why are you sitting like that? You look ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna throw Swim Shady again, and I'm gonna show you what he looks like underwater because it's really cool. Go get him. Look it. Oh. He missed it again. Oh no. He's trying so hard. Bro. And he got him. Can I have your hand? Oh, that's so nice. Go get him. Yeah. There we go. Hey, I got in the pool to swim with you and you're leaving? Put my swim shirt on for this. Ah! And I just got soaked. Thanks for that. Bath time. Ah! Rude. Come here, you turd. I got your towel. Let's see, can you do the Nala stomps? Okay, now we gotta swab his ears so he doesn't get an ear infection. All of this work for like 3 minutes in the pool. I am knuckle deep in this man's ear. All clean. No, don't lick it. That's disgusting. Now it's time for his fresh blowout. This is gonna take a while. I'll let you know when we're done. Okay, that's good enough. Bye-bye, Oats. See you tomorrow. I have no idea what came over me, but today I decided to do an updo. I don't own a handheld mirror. I was doing this completely blind. But you know what? At the end of the day, what the back of my head looks like is none of my business. What do you got as the back of my hair look? Like no! Staying at the Fairmont. This place is so fancy. I booked it with credit card points. Whoa! Cheers! We got Fairmont merch. Fairmont merch. We can't find the elevators. We're trying to find our room. We declined a tour, which was silly of us. We've never been here before. Oh! First. Wow! Whoa!
Hey, we at the bridges.
The view is insane. Oh my gosh! I feel hoity-toity. How's the bathroom?
Hoity-toity.
Whoa! A corner shower.
Oh my god, there's a separate tub.
What?
Oh my god, the toilet paper has a jacket on. Toilet paper reveal. Oh!
Whoa!
Wait, that's not a mini bar. That's like a
mega
bar.
There we go, there we go, there we go. We made it to the roof. Wow. Look at the cable car. Aw, Oatmeal would love to swim in this fountain. We snuck into an empty ballroom. She's got the zoomies. Oh my gosh, there's a whole pool in this place. Oh my gosh, it's raining indoors. These drinks are so fancy. This one is bigger than my head. I had a seed in mind. This is so good though. It's like a hibiscus kind of thing.
So good.
Wait, which one's this one?
The handshake and colada. Not a rum fan?
I don't like rum. What's that?
It's a Mai Tai.
What's in that?
Rum. Lots of rum. Lots of rum.
No rum. I need my palate cleanser.
Not the hibiscus.
Ooh, we got a little appetizer platter. I'm going in on the calamari. Kind of chewy, but it's good. This is pork belly? Mm-hmm. Okay. Belly of a pork, apparently.
Mm-hmm. The edamame.
Korean short ribs. Okay.
I like this. Sorry.
Okay, Okay, we're each gonna go around and say which our favorite appetizer was. I think mine was the pork belly. That was delicious. Okay, passing it to Kate.
I think my favorite was the edamame. There's a few left right now. They were just coated in a really yummy sauce, very flavorful, packed a punch, big fan. Passing the microphone to Monique.
My favorite appetizer tonight was the calamari, and I don't even like seafood, but anything that's fried.
Okay, wait, there's a band and they're actually like floating on this pool. This is so cool. Only love you when they're playing. Say when they will come and they will go. Okay, we're gonna try the dragon fruit that's on our drink. Oh my god. Ooh, food's here. Yum, 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 yum. Scoop it up, scoop it. Ooh, some noodles. Hello, we're going to the concert. Oh my gosh, she was so good. I think we're looking at merch. Ooh, we got the signed vinyl. Cute, twinning. I love your dress. Thank you. The Fairmont. We're locked out of our house. Fairmont, let me in.
There she comes, there she comes.
Oh my gosh, the view from our room at night is so pretty. Panorama, panorama, panorama. Ready for bed. But she did not go to bed. Instead, she had a panic attack of biblical proportions. Let me set the scene for you. As you saw, there were two queen beds. I was in one, Monique and Kate were in the other. Both of them were out like a light. I was staring at the ceiling as I started to feel my body start to shake more and more. And then I suddenly was getting really, really cold, even though I was under blankets and the room was a comfortable temperature. And it was at this point that I was like, uh-oh, I am not totally in control of myself right now. And this panic attack was weird because there wasn't necessarily anything I was like freaking out over. It truly just felt like my body was like, we're having a panic attack right now, buckle up. We don't know what it's about, but this is going on. Until finally my brain was like, oh, here's something to be anxious about. What if San Francisco got bombed right now? You know, the world is in a bit of turmoil right now. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. I mean, like rationally, I know that that's like pretty improbable, but in the moment, in my anxious state, I was like, we could totally be bombed right now. And so at this point, I am full on shaking. I feel like I'm gonna die either from the physical symptoms of my panic attack or this incoming bomb that I am so convinced is about to happen. I'm somebody who is not good at asking for help. I would rather sit there and suffer in silence than to have to bother someone else to have to come and help me. But at this point I was really struggling and I knew I needed my friends. So I sat up in bed, I turned to them, I was like, hey guys, I'm having a panic attack. And they were so great about it. They immediately got up, even though it was like 1 a.m. We all crawled into bed together. They were like, what do you need? There's a ginger ale in the mini fridge. It's probably gonna be like $100, but do you want that? I was like, absolutely, yes, give it to me. And the ginger ale, like, helped me get back into my body. I don't know if it was like the physical sensation of the bubbles or what, but just drinking that, I started to really feel better. So at this point, I was more convinced that I was dying from this panic attack. And so it was nice to have Monique there because she used to be a vet tech. And in that moment, she was my primary care physician. She was like, I'm gonna check your gums, make sure they're not blue, check your heart rate, make sure you're all good. So I felt like I was in safe hands. I was calming down, and then all of a sudden, loud booms are happening outside. I'm like, I knew it, we're being bombed. Literally all of the blood drained from my face. I was so certain we were under attack. And for a moment, my friends were too. But then Monique went and looked outside and she was like, oh, it's just fireworks. And I was like, are you sure? And she was like, yeah, I can see the fireworks. But the damage had already been done. At this point, I was just, I'm laughing now because in hindsight, it's so ridiculous. But in the moment, I literally thought that I was on my way out, that this was the end. So eventually the fireworks stopped. We all crawled back into our queen size bed together. All three of us were like the grandparents from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And Monique and Kate like want to go to bed, but they want to stay up with me. And at this point, I've realized that just like talking out loud keeps me from spiraling. And so I'm like, hey guys, I'm just gonna yap. If you want to fall asleep, I think I'll be okay. I'll wake you up if I think I'm dying again, but let me just go on a monologue. And they were like, sounds good. So I just go off on a million different tangents. I'm like, I don't understand how airplanes can fly. That does not seem natural. I don't trust it. Just going on and on about the most ridiculous things. And eventually I fell asleep. I woke up the next morning with like an insane anxiety hangover. Like my body was just depleted of everything. It was insane. When I got back to my apartment, I slept for 16 hours. And honestly, it took me a few days to feel okay. It's been a week since that happened, and I finally am feeling like back to myself, but whew. Panic attacks are no joke, man. I wish that I had Oatmeal with me in that moment because he's actually trained in deep pressure therapy. So when I'm having a panic attack, he'll lay on my chest and it gets me out of my body, kind of the same way that the ginger ale was getting me out of like my head and my body. It helps me so much. He's like a weighted blanket. And so I don't bring him everywhere with me, even though he is trained in these tasks, just because like I didn't want to bring him to a concert that's too loud and then I would have to leave him in the hotel room and I don't want to do that. So all of that stuff. But yeah, anxiety sucks. And it sucks that it can just like come out of nowhere and completely ruin an otherwise amazing day. But that's just the reality of the situation. But yeah, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. I'm realizing that my braids are kind of funny looking. They like don't totally match and it's making my head look bigger than it is. I feel like I look like Megamind. Anyways, Oatmeal, do you have anything you want to add? Nothing? Okay. Well, that's all I've got. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.